Today is August 29th and we are celebrating National Sports Day. Whole India has celebrated the honor for legendary hockey player, the wizard Major Dhyanchand Singh. The main motto of the day is to spread awareness on the importance of sports and daily activities in everyone's life. Major Dhyanchand was born on 29th August 1905 in Allahabad. He was regarded as a great player in the history of sports. Since John Singh used to practice a lot in the night, he was given nickname Chand by his fellow friends and players. His practice session at night invariably coincided coming out of moon. During India victorious World Tour of 1932, he scored 133 goals. Then he known as Wizard for his super ball control. He is known for his extraordinary goal scoring feats. In addition, he is also famous for winning 3 Olympic gold medals in 1928, 32 and 36. In his early life, Dhyanchand's father was enlisted in the British Indian Army. He played hockey for the army team. He has 2 brothers, Mool Singh and Roop Singh. Because of his father, a number of transfers and family had moved to different cities, and as much Chand has terminated his education after only 6 years of schooling. Then finally they settled in Jhansi, Uttar Pradesh. In Uttar Pradesh, young age he has to play sports, hockey, but he loved, comparing with the hockey, he loves very much wrestling. In the year 1922, his 17th birthday, he enlisted in the first Brahmins of the British Indian Army as a Chitpal. The army recognized and hence resulted in the first Brahmins becoming the first Punjab regiment. He played hockey tournaments and regimental games between 1922 to 1926. Then he was ultimately selected for Indian Army team, which was to tour of New Zealand. The team won 18 matches, drew 2 matches and lost only 1 matches. Hockey was reintroduced in the field of Olympics. Newly formed Indian Hockey Federation made preparation to send its best possible team for the year 1928 Amsterdam Olympics. The inaugural national Chand got permission from the army to play for United Province team. He attracted everyone by his clever stick work. His score and judicious passes seemed to assure him position in Olympic Games. In 1928 Amsterdam Olympics, he scored 3 goals against Australia, 1 goal against Belgium, 3 goals against Denmark. Then India won 1928 Olympics against Netherlands with score 3-0. Dhyanchandji scored 2 goals in that. In 1932 Olympics, India won the match against Japan in 11-1. Finally, India won the Olympic gold medal. There have been many media reports over the year claiming that Dhyan scored 6 goals in India, 8-1 victory over Germany in 1936 Olympics finals. It is also said that German leader Adolf Hitler was so impressed with his Dhyanchand's performance and he offered him German citizenship and also position of colonel in German army, which Dhyanchand refused. Chand continued to hold his emergency commission in the Indian Army post-independence. After 34 years of service, he retired from Indian Army on 29th August 1956 as a lieutenant. He was honored with Padma Bhushan Award in third highest civilian award in the year 1956. After retirement, he taught at coaching camp at Rajasthan, and later on he was the chief hockey coach at the National Institute of Sports Patiala for a year. He passed away on December 3rd, 1979 from liver cancer at AIIMS, Delhi. He was cremated at Jhansi Heroes Ground in the hometown. Till date, he remains a legendary figure in India and world hockey. Honoring him, his birthday is celebrated as a National Sports Day in India. The President gave away sports-related awards such as Rajiv Gandhi Khel Ratna, Arjuna and Dronacharya Award on the day at the Rashtrapati Bhavan. In the 20th National Award 2012, the Gem of India awarded by Union Ministry of India was given to Dhyanchand. The award was received by his son Ashok Dhyanchand. He is also Indian hockey player. In 2019, our Honorable PM Narendra Modi has launched Fit India campaign on the occasion of his birthday. The nationwide campaign aims to encourage people and especially students to inculcate physical activity and sports in everyday lives. Thank you one and all for giving me this opportunity to talk about hockey wizard Dhyanchand ji. Thank you.
Good morning, students. In this tough time of COVID-19, I expect that you are maintaining good health and you are cooperating with your parents, society and the central government. So in this time, when you are not coming to school, online classes are being conducted by the teachers. I expect that you are attending all the classes and these classes are really useful to you. So in this particular time, all students need to stick to the basics. They have to learn the things thoroughly, then after then revise properly so that it may be retained for some longer time and it may go into the permanent memory. And for this, there are 3 stages, that is vision, revision and refreshment. So all these 3 stages should be followed properly, then only you can retain all the concept very well. So my students, when I am speaking in front of you at this time, this is with respect to the celebration of Sports Day. 29th August is celebrated as the Sports Day in India. It is celebrated to commemorate the sporting skills of Major Dhyanchand, who was the legendary player of hockey. He was just magician in his skills while playing hockey, and he won many matches for India against many countries. Now see students, these sports are really very important and just provide an integrated part of one's life. Sports basically meant for the physical well-being. So when you are involved in the sports, you will be enjoying good health. Now different sports basically inculcates different strengths in our body. If we talk about the cricket just tells about the coordination between the eyes and the hands. If we talk about the football, it tells about the activeness and swiftness of the body. And if I talk about swimming just increases the strength of the arms and the legs. So in this way we can say sports are really important to maintain the physical health. So whether you are doing jogging, running, or pursuing any sports. These sports are really going to be beneficial to all of you. Now see, in this particular time when you are not going out of your home so much, anxiety and depression are the common things that is coming across in our lives. So for this also sports play an important role. So it just provides us the mental peace of mind and alertness to the mind, and this may help to remove this anxiety and depression. So in this way also sports is very important. On the same time, education is also of paramount importance. So you need to make a balance between the education and the sports. Okay, so there should be some time for education and for pursuing the sports, and you should maintain the proper balance so that there may be good health and good peace of mind, and whatever you learn in the class, that may be retained in your memory. Besides this, this sports also tells us about the life skills. The first life skill, according to me, that is students' confidence. So see, whenever you are coming on the ground, you have the confidence that I can do this, I can win the match. This confidence only required for the success in the life. Okay, so all you need to pursue the sports, and this quality of confidence will definitely be imbibed in your personality, and it is very important. And second trait, if I talk about, that is the team spirit. You see, in the game of football, hockey, cricket, more than 10 players are playing. All plays their own role. All play in the team spirit, and then only they can win. Similarly, is the same case with you. If all the students, you are just living in the society, if you work within that team spirit, definitely you will get the success. So it is really important. Now third quality which I tell about in this case, that is optimistic attitude. Now see, sometime what happens, ups and downs are the parts of life. Now what happens, sometimes Virat Kohli gets out for a duck, but the very next day he is able to score a century. So this is a result of optimistic attitude. They believe in their abilities and capabilities, and that's why they are able to perform well in the coming days. So this quality should be there in you, and this sports will help you to imbibe this quality also. Okay, so there should not be pessimistic attitude at all. You need to pursue the sports and imbibe this quality, that is optimistic attitude. And whenever you are failing, just remember my words that this time will not be there. Okay, and if one thing is constant, that is the change. Change is the law of nature. So this is what optimistic attitude you need to adopt. Fourth and very important quality, that is efforts again and again. Again I am telling you, again I am insisting on the same point, that ups and downs are the part of life. Sometimes what will happen, your efforts may not bring that much result that you desire. But if you don't give up and try for the same cause, definitely you will get the success. Okay, so there is pride in rising a day again and again. So this much you have to learn, and for this sports is going to help you. Okay, so all the students need to maintain the balance between the sports and the academics. So as a conclusion, being academician, being principal of KV number 1 Kalpakkam, I always wish my student to excel in the academics, to study well, to cooperate with the teachers. But on the same time, I also insist that you participate in the sports. You need to maintain the good health, peace of mind, and you should be free from any kind of diseases. It is only possible if you adopt any kind of sports and you are active in your lifestyle. So on this particular day, when we are celebrating the sports day, we need to take an oath in this particular case that we are going to do the best for our academics, but this sports will also not lag behind, and we shall also participate in all kinds of sports, and we shall be useful for our society, for our family, for our nation, and for our country. Okay, so at last I conclude that sports is really the integral part of our life, and my students are going to pursue the sports for whole life. That is not only for student life, that is for whole life. Even now I play volleyball, I go for running, jogging. So this is really important to maintain the healthy lifestyle. So at the end, I wish that you will maintain balance and you will bring good result in the academics, and you will also pursue the sports. So thank you students for listening me patiently. Thank you.
Myself, Dhyanchand Verma. Today I am here to present a speech on fitness and wellness through sports. The very known two terms to us are the word health and fitness. Many times we tell or use these words whenever we say phrases like health is wealth and fitness is the key. What does the word health really mean? It implies the idea of being well. A healthy and fit person is the one when he or she can function well physically as well as mentally. Proper health and fitness do not depend on our own but also on our physical environment and the quality of food that we intake. Health and fitness is the most important aspect of our life. There is nothing more important than health for any human being. When we are healthy and fit, we are able to enjoy our life well. We can talk to our near and dear ones. We can laugh, smile, travel, enjoy food and sleep well. But when our health and fitness is not up to the mark, we are unable to do anything properly and stay behind. We cannot enjoy eating, watching sports or movies. Our mood always remains negative and we are unable to talk nicely with our near and dear or even sleep properly. Our health and fitness are more valued than wealth. In fact, our elders were always being focused on the health and fitness part. They treasure it like wealth. To maintain good health and fitness, it is the best time we need to take care of hygiene and sanitation around us. We must eat a healthy and complete diet. We must eat vegetables, milk, egg, etc. Everyone should make a diet chart and ensure that we take a sufficient amount of carbohydrate, proteins, minerals and vitamins. Apart from eating, we must maintain cleanliness in our room, house and nearby surroundings. Well, there are many factors that are responsible for the staggering health and fitness graph. But the major reason is the personal habit and living style of people. Our human body requires 20 grams fat per day. The consumption of just a regular pizza adds 10 grams of fat to human body. A Whopper burger blesses you with 13 grams of fat, and 100 grams French fries promote 15 gram fat to your body. All the junk food are destroying people's health and fitness these days. Due to fast-paced life, people are concerned about filling their stomachs rather than considering what they are eating and in effect on their health and body. As we know that health and fitness plays an important role in our overall well-being, so we should try for a good balance between mind, body and soul. I have some suggested activity to maintain proper health and fitness. One can start playing games and sports. An activity body can metabolize well and so keep us in good shape. Yoga has got a lot of fitness benefits such as flexibility, burn calories, increase blood flow, boost immunity. Proper food selection leads to eating healthy. The intake of vitamins found in vegetables and fruit protein found in whole grains, and lean meat keeps us healthy. Eat food that have less oil or good to control cholesterol level. Avoid smoking and drinking as they affect our sleep, which is important for the body to remain healthy and in good shape. Exercise improves the general health of the body. One must take at least 30 minutes a day to do some exercise or walk. At the last, I want to explain one Dalai Lama's line, that is, happiness is the highest form of health. Happiness will come only when we will be healthy and fit. But today we live in a world where we value things more than people, work more than family, food more than health, and status more than life. We rush after money and social status, and we forget about our health. What's the value of life if we don't live healthy and fit? The absurd attitude has ruined our lives, and it will continue to do so unless we open up our eyes and see the reality. Thank you so much.
Fitness is a condition of being the better version of yourself. By this quote, myself, Sri Vigneshwari of class 12B, is here to present my speech on the topic COVID-19 Fitness at Home. As we all know that health is a condition of being physical, mental and social well-being. Health and fitness go hand in hand. But during this time of lockdown situation, it had become very difficult for us to maintain our regular fitness. Obesity, laziness, tiredness had been accumulated in our life for the past 5 months. But how can we maintain the fitness during this type of lockdown? We are sitting, as we all know that the COVID conditions had changed a lot in our education system. Mainly, the regular blackboard classes have been transferred into online classes. Friends, interaction between the friends and teachers is now all through WhatsApp and other social medias. Many people who are going to job are now doing their work in front of laptops, that is work from home. So what else? Fitness is one among them. We are sitting in front of gadgets like laptops, TVs and cell phones right from morning to evening, spending a couple of hours, which makes us very much prone to various health disorders, especially of eyes and ears. Regular physical activity benefits us in many methods, like it helps us to prevent the risk of being obese or to prevent the risk of heart diseases, diabetes, strokes, etc., which increase the susceptibility of COVID-19. Fitness has become both a more of concern as well as a matter of necessity. We are doing less before the lockdown and we are moving few very little steps, spending less time on our feet. But during this time, it can even have the chances to increase for months. So we need to start a simple and healthy life with complete safety. How can we do it? It's very simple. We can just sit in home and do all the practices. Like you can just take a short break from the place where you sit and move 2 to 3 steps away from that. And also you can do small light intensity exercises such as walking, stretchings, etc. Doing yoga asanas like pranayamam or breathing exercise can help us to not completely get rid of COVID-19, but can do the condition from good to better. Last but not least, we should be fit and try to eradicate this our invisible enemy, and we should overcome this and lead a healthy and happy life. Thank you.
Good morning to all. At the beginning, I would like to thank the principal, Mr. Arjinder Bhatia, and PET, Mr. Hanmu, who has invited me to speak on this National Sports Day. On this day, I feel very happy to say that I am a former student of KV1 Kalpakkam. Today, I would like to share my experience of the day spent as a swimmer. At the age of 4, I used to go to swimming pool for entertainment. But later, due to involvement, my parents joined me in coaching classes. When I was in 2nd standard, I represented the regionals for the very first time. In 4th standard, I was awarded the individual championship and qualified for the nationals. In 6th standard, I secured medals in nationals and qualified to represent KVS in SGFI. In the next consecutive years, I secured more medals and more awards. But one may think, why is she listing out all her achievements? It's not just an achievement, it's the learning of life. There were many people who used to say, You are a good student, doing good at studies, so why don't you leave your sports and concentrate completely in studies? But I would say, without swimming, I might have not reached this place. Even many of them ask me, how do you manage both sports and studies? Actually, it's very simple. After 2 to 3 hours of heavy practice in both the sessions, I may physically feel very tired, but mentally very active. The brain's activity would be the most in the post sessions. Your concentration power will be the maximum. There are many misinterpretations in people's mind that sports act as a barrier for studies. Actually, it's not. It enhances the learning capacity of one's. When I tried to plot the graph of my performance, I could see that there was a gradual increase in both swimming as well as studies initially. But when I came to higher secondary, I could not see any growth in my swimming. But later, due to more interest, more effort, more support, I could see growth in me. At the age of 16, when I was in class 11th, I was called for the selection trial for World School Championship to represent India. Unfortunately, I was not one of the 6 members who got selected. But I didn't give up. I represented my university in All India Aquatic Championship and secured many awards. All this is because I practiced and I still practiced. Interest is the key factor for one's success. Without interest and hard work, it's very difficult to find the progress in your game. There may be many defeats in your life before you win, but the pain of defeat is the pain that exists. So rage up like a phoenix each and every time you fail. There are many to discourage you, but if you believe in you and have confidence in you, you are halfway there. At one point of time, with constant effort and hard work, you can win over your life, and that particular moment can only be experienced. So try to involve yourself in one or the other physical activity. In this present world, studies alone is not everything. So whatever the sport or a game you choose, if you don't give up, you cannot lose. So put your heart and soul out on the field and make them remember it's you. At this juncture, I would like to thank my parents, coaches, my teachers, swimming pool officials, my friends and all others who have supported me in one or the other way, without whom I might have not reached this place. So stay fit and be happy. Thank you.